Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my predictions after prejudging for the Open Mr. Olympia. So, unfortunately, I made predictions before prejudging, but the audio was completely messed up, so I didn't even want to post it. It was just completely horrible. So, I'm going to be doing predictions now after prejudging. I'm going to be going over like my top 3 or top 4 in prejudging the first call out. I'm not going to be doing the second call out just because I don't have a lot of time and I want to film a bunch of videos for the Arnold Classic right now, and finals are tonight, so I got to get this video uploaded before then. So just going to be going over the first call out, who I think can get in the top 4, 3, whatever, and who I think is going to win. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, first call out right here. Samson Dota right on the side. Derek Lunsford also not in the middle. Can't wait for them to change that instantly. They are going to move Derek and Samson in the middle right away. And as you can see, Derek is already in the middle. Now, I will say this is a much better package for Derek Lunsford. I was watching it last night. He looked way better than he did at the Olympia. So he definitely brought up the conditioning. Now, first thing I'm going to notice here between Derek and Samson, because let's be honest, that's who it's between for first, is Samson definitely has the bigger quads, although he doesn't look as, I wouldn't say he's as sharp and conditioned as he was at the Olympia. I do think Derek Lunsford has the more conditioned quads. So first off, front double bicep. Honestly, pretty easy win for Samson just because his quads are so much bigger than Derek's. If Derek had bigger quads, I do think he could battle him for this pose. Front lat spread, also going to have that for Samson. I'd actually have Andrew Jacked in second. I really do like his front lat spread, but Samson again winning that. And then side chest. Look at the conditioning on Derek Lunsford's quads from the side and the upper body. He's way more conditioned than Samson. I'm giving the side chest to Derek Lunsford. And then back double bicep. No one's beaten Derek Lunsford's back. Look at that thing. And look at how striated his glutes and hamstrings are in comparison to Samson. He just doesn't have the shreds from there. Yes, he has the bigger quads. And the legs definitely look bigger from the rear. But overall, Derek's winning that one as well. Back lat spread. Also going to Derek Lunsford. He's just way more conditioned. A better back. Look at how striated his glutes are there. Amazing. Amazing. And then side tricep, I'm also giving this one to Derek Lunsford. Just look at the side of his leg. Look at the side of his leg. It is so much more conditioned than Samson. It's ridiculous. Abs and thigh up next. This one is going to have to go to Samson for me. Just much bigger quads. And Derek, I don't know. I feel like his abs are just like, they're not like Hadi's abs. They're not bad, but personally, Samson's winning that. And also the most muscular, I feel like that is Samson Dota's. I'm leaning towards Samson here, only because I just feel like Derek really lacks those chest striations in the most muscular. So, in my opinion, it is 4 poses to 4, so it is definitely a much closer battle than at the Olympia. Okay, and they just finished up the second call out. I actually like Sean Clarita in there. The only thing I don't like about Sean Clarita is I don't really like his chest. I don't know why. It inserts really high. It just doesn't have the fullness for me. But other than that, I do think Sean Clarita can win the second call out there. And now they're bringing out Derek Lunsford, Brandon Curry, Samson Dota, and Andrew Jack. So this is your top 4, basically. This is the message they're saying right now. This is your top 4 right here. This is the message they're bringing out. Standing relaxed. Okay, front double bicep again. In my opinion, Samson wins it. He's got the best X frame because of the quads. If Derek had bigger quads, I do think he could challenge him in this pose. But because of Samson's quads, it gives him a better X. And same goes for the front lat spread. Although Derek is more conditioned, I still have to give that to Samson. Although for the tube, although I do think Andrew Jack is winning that. But the side poses, Derek is way more conditioned than Samson here. It is lights. I mean, I guess not lights out because Samson has more size in the thighs, but Derek is looking good there. And in the back poses, no one's touching Derek here. Yes, Samson does have the bigger thighs. I mean, look, there's not even a gap in there, but the conditioning on Derek, for me, it's giving Derek the win here in these two back poses. I don't, from the rear here, I don't think it's close. Personally, again, this is just my opinion, guys. And I'd actually have Andrew Jack in last in that pose. He just doesn't have the conditioning in his glutes and hamstrings. That's his only weakness. Again, from the side, look at Derek's leg. I'm a huge fan of that side leg. Look how deep the cuts are. Very, very deep cuts. And then abs and thigh. Gonna have to give that to Samson. But I don't think he's running away with that just because his quads aren't as conditioned. But he definitely has the bigger legs and most muscular. I don't know. I just feel like Derek, he lacks the striations in the chest and the most muscular. I don't know why. It's just a weakness for him in my opinion. Yes, he has a very full chest, but I think he lacks those striations in there. They're switching around Brandon Curry and Andrew Jack. No one really cares. Let's be honest. It's between Samson and Derek right now. All right, and then after that, this is your top three. So they took out Brandon Curry. So now we got Derek Lunsford, Andrew Jack, and Samson Dota on stage. So this is your top three right here. Absolutely 100%. Unless, of course, at the night show, one of these gentlemen comes really off. This is your top three. Again, Samson winning this pose. Just such a good X frame. No one's touching him on there. Same with the front. I do like Andrew Jack's front lat spread. His waist looks so tiny in the front lat spread, Andrew Jack's. And then from the side, I don't know. I mean, I think this is really close. Personally, I have Derek winning the back double, the back lat spread, the side chest, and the side tricep. But Samson, in my opinion, is winning the front double bicep, the front lat spread, abs and thigh, and most muscular. In my opinion, guys, remember, I'm not an expert. I don't freaking know. I'm just stating what I think. But I do think it's really going to come down to which athlete can get more conditioned or look better at the finals. That is what I think it's going to come down to. I think it's really close. And if we're going based off the Olympia, Hadi was way more conditioned than Samson, but Samson had the better shape, that better X frame. So if I'm basing this off what happened at the Olympia, it would make sense to me that Samson could defeat Derek here. But in my own opinion, I like Derek Lunsford more. Now, I might be biased because I actually am cheering for Derek Lunsford. I want him to win. But I do think, I think Derek can win this. But if Samson wins, I can totally see how he could win too. It's very close. Andrew Jack, to me, is a clear third. He's just lacking the shreds and size in the legs from the rear. Other than that, I think he looks great. But that is my prediction. So I got Derek Lunsford in first right now, Samson Dota in second, although very close, could easily flip the two, Andrew Jack in third, and Brandon Curry in fourth. Let me know, guys, who you got in your top four list or whatever, who you cheering for, who you got for finals. But that is going to have to wrap up this video. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.